Kenya, you're going to hell in a hefty handbag. Okay, let's get into it. It's your boy Darren Green. Welcome to the Darren Green Show, your one-stop shop for celebrity gossip, news and music, pop culture, and the latest gab on social media. I know that you're watching this on YouTube, so please be sure to leave your thoughts in the comments, leave a like, and if you're not subscribed to the channel, girl, what is going on, honey? Subscribe to that damn channel because we got to get into some things. Now, I have a deja vu because I literally did not press record and I was really going in on Kenya. So I'm going to be going in on Kenya double time with this recording. Okay, let's be very clear. We have a lot to get into. Let me just start off with what's going on. Okay, so basically it seems like they have been taping for the Real Housewives of Atlanta. It has commenced. According to Cynthia, because I think Cynthia spoke out about it, they have been taping for about 2 weeks or 2 or 3 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. And things are already getting there. We're getting some scoop from Portia too. Portia's been going on Amazon Live or whatever, talking about how, oh, she's friends with Kenya and how Kenya's getting into it with the girls and spilling tea on that. We know Portia doesn't have a storyline because it's being revoked by her ex-husband, soon to be. So, of course, we see Portia supporting her one and only job and money source at this point. I just thought it's fake and fraudulent, if I do digress, that Kenya and Portia are bosom buddies, honey. Girl, and looking at some of the video footage that came out from this salon opening that we'll get into, oh my God, Kenya more haircut. This is so fake and performative. We know that Portia needs to come back, though, because she needs a check, honey, because the man, the scammer, ain't got the money, child. So she got to go back to Bravo and make that money, honey. I just think that it's fake that they're going in like they're friends. Like, girl, we know that y'all about to beef either, if not this season, probably the next season. Let's be very honest. Anyway, let's talk about the situation at hand, though, because the Neighborhood Talk dropped the exclusive of what went down at Kenya Moore's salon opening. Now, why Kenya is influencing or causing drama at an event that's supposed to support her business is beyond me, but I will digress. This is what the Neighborhood Talk reported. They said Real Housewives of Atlanta might be filming a new season, but the peaches have already gone sour. We exclusively learned that season 16 newbie Brittany Eady and Real Housewives of Atlanta alum Kenya Moore got into it, and the threats were deadly. And no, it's not involving Candy's restaurant, child. Not the little Candy restaurant, straight, child. Somebody really got shot there, girl. That ain't nothing to joke about. But anyway, they continue by saying the situation got so bad that Brittany allegedly said to Kenya, I have a pew for you bitches like you. They continue by saying, don't believe us? Well, a photographer on the scene, Eric Robinson, took to X and tweeted, I'm still trying to recover myself. I couldn't even take a photo. My mouth fell to the floor and I am just in awe. Like, that was the most deadliest scene ever filmed on a franchise. Now, his tweet was since deleted, and we know this to be NDA related. Okay, Bravo is trying to swiftly clean this story up, change the narrative, cut out what they need to cut out because they don't want this to get too big, which, by the way, has already gotten big. Everybody's talking about it now. Like, Twitter is, if you, girl, scrolling through my Twitter chart is real annoying because we get some people, we got some people just saying bull crap on on social media as usual. But yeah, no, it's a big story out there. You're not covering this up. Now, more reports had came out. And this is good. It's good that I talked about this now because I wanted to wait until everything came out. I was not going to sit there and give you 3, 4, 5 videos, giving y'all update after update. I was going to wait till the whole thing came out. We found out that the story was Kenya unveiled intimate photos of the cast newbie, Brittany Eady, okay, at her grand opening of her salon. Okay, they said that they were some type of poster boards. She had multiple poster boards, but some of them had pictures of her going to town on an unknown man. Okay, so that was the story. This story was alleged by Media Takeout, but none of us believed it because it's Media Takeout, girl. Media Takeout has not pitched a real authentic story since I was probably in middle school. So we wanted to wait till other publications spoke about this, and they did. Page Six actually they corroborated with Media Takeout story. There has been people, Drew Sidor talked about how she was, blown away or whatever she said in the tweet with the Kermit emoji. We see that with the Eric, the photographer there, right? He made a comment. This is something happened that made people feel like this. Him saying that this is the deadliest scene in film history. Something happened, right? And it turns out that the firearm comment, I guess, that Brittany Eady made wasn't at the event. Like, she was not at the salon. This was a comment that she made, I believe, either after or before, but this was somewhere else in the season. It was not in the event that Kenya had. I guess it would have made more sense if it was, because you over here, you showing me doing whatever I'm doing at your event with a bunch of people that do not know me. Anyway, we'll get into it. Like I said, an investigation is in the works. Like I said, and that probably is going to consist of Bravo cleaning up Kenya's mess and possibly not showing that. I don't think that they're going to show it because this can get legal. Laws have been broke here. If that is the case, and I'm saying if, but I'm 100% sure now that Kenya really did do this shit, because she is known for doing crap like this with props and picket signs and all that. Anyway, Brittany Eady spoke out. Okay, and I'm going to read what she said. She started off by saying, "It's never a good feeling being targeted or hazed by someone I thought would embrace me into a new circle that I never met. For the record, I've never once had possession of any weapons or threatened anyone ever. I never even been to jail, in a fight, or even had a speeding ticket, okay? That's not in my character. I'm hurt by the narrative that is being displayed. Wrong is wrong." Now, she also dropped some law facts on revenge porn. So she did say, in Georgia, the distribution of sexually explicit images without consent of the person depicted in is considered a criminal offense. Under the Georgia law, the offense of unlawful disclosure of intimate images, also known as revenge porn, is covered under the OCGA. This law makes it illegal to distribute sexually explicit images or videos of another person without their consent, with the intent to harm, harass, intimidate, or coerce the person depicted. Violating Georgia's revenge porn law is a misdemeanor, punishable by a fine up to $1,000, imprisonment for up to 1 year, or both. Subsequently, offenses are considered felonies, carry more severe penalties. Okay, so Kenya, if it is true that you were doing what you were doing, girl, you're going to freaking jail, or at least getting fined. And she also talked about, she basically thanked the supporters that she had. I don't know this Brittany Eady girl. At first, I'm not gonna lie. Like, when I heard about this, I was like, girl, what in the love and hip hop is this? Wait, hold on. Am I ready to talk about what I need to talk about? Actually, no, there's more news that came out. So after that, Kenya made a response. She made a tweet saying that it's not true. She also made an Insta story basically saying, "Believe none of what you hear, and half of which the truth always comes out to the light." And I'm just like, okay, girl, you're lying. Anyway, what I found interesting too is Brittany Eady also deleted her posts as well. And I believe that this is the work of Bravo. This looks bad on them, because at the end of the day, we know that reality TV is practical. We don't know what goes down, what happens in between closed up. People can come up with anything, but to a certain degree, you have a diagnostic of what's going to be talked about, child. Nothing is 100% unscripted, right? Even Housewives, let's be very clear. You mean to tell me that you allowed that? Even if y'all didn't know about them damn posters, y'all didn't want to stop recording, like, okay, so we can't do this because this is actually illegal. So I can see how Bravo is probably looking at Brittany Eady like, hey, you're causing trouble for us. Kindly stop posting, delete those. So that's why she deleted those posts. And it just also just another attempt of them trying to cover up for Kenya, which I think is it's trashy. It's, unorthodox. It's basically upholding a toxic work environment, which was alleged to y'all many months ago. But it seems like y'all still playing them stupid games. Now, pictures have come out, different videos of the event where Kenya is talking and doing her, I don't know, talking about how it was a struggle for her to open up this business and salon and all this other bull crap. There was also pictures, I wish I can find it, but I hate when I'm looking for something, when I need it for something, I can't find it. But there was pictures of poster boards. Now, I didn't have the stuff on it, didn't have the alleged pictures on there, but it had some type of fake fraudulent thing. It was some type of receipts that I guess Kenya was showing around. How Kenya loves to have props and different stuff just to berate somebody with. So it's not unheard of that she put this on a poster. Like, you literally scoured the internet to go on somebody's OF account, a spicy account, printed out the picture, blew it up, and put it on a poster at your event that you have been promoting and working on for however long you've been working on it. That is gutter snipe behavior. But anyway, there's an audio that came out, and there's a lot of delusional Kenya fans, because I was a Kenya fan, but I was never a delusional Kenya fan. When Kenya was wrong about something, she was wrong. Let's be very clear. There's an audio that people are saying, oh, see, this has nothing to do. There was no posters, no post. I'm like, where are y'all seeing that there was no poster? Like, I want y'all to really pay attention to this. Listen to this. Did y'all hear that? Somebody in the background said it's a penis. So no, something went down. Something went down. Okay, Kenya definitely, and I just know she's just that type of person. I think with this situation, it's just a little bit. I'm gonna let the audio continue, because we see Kenya getting into it, basically calling Brittany an escort and how she charges $1,400. We'll play that, but look, play this video back and listen. That somebody in the background said it is a appendage. Okay. Anyway.
Brittany does escort. There's an IG who saw her emails out on that. She charges $1,400 for appointment. You not only a hoe, you a chick. You are a chick. You all cover the magazines, being a thigh. I'm on cover the magazine. You all of those things. Okay? You over here on chat. Your body was like, Snapchat me that pussy, and you did.
Yeah. This doesn't, for the stands, because I was seeing a lot of people on Twitter, a lot of twirlers, it doesn't prove anything. It actually hurts her case, because we clearly heard someone in the background utter the words, is that a you know what? So clearly something was there. Something was projected. Something was propped up. Something. And for the people that made these tweets, like a Drew Sidora, when she made her little tweet, and then also the photographer that made his tweet that has now been deleted, something happened. It was what is being reported. And the fact that Kenya is literally trying, I think what's happening now, because now Bravo is going to delete the footage. Like, we're never going to see it. It's going to be cut from the actual show. And then we'll probably see, and no one's going to, because this girl's new, and she already done threatened somebody with a gun. So they're probably all just after Brittany Eady, like trying to get her out or whatever the case is. So it's going to be one of those stories very reminiscent to Potomac, where things just it just miraculously doesn't get taped or it doesn't get shown. And then now it's suddenly, it never happened. And I think that's so trashy. Kenya, as for you, I don't believe her story. I don't believe that this didn't happen. And if it didn't happen, why are we not countersuing? Defamation. Because this is incriminating. This is literally incriminating. This is something that you can get canceled for. If you did not do this, then why aren't you countersuing? Because this girl's suing you. She's definitely okay. It's trashy. It's very vile. It's the most vilest thing that she can ever do to a person. I think everything that Kenya has ever done, like, she has done some real messed up things. I think that's real vile. To have that, and it's something that I just cannot get behind. I've been a fan of Kenya's for many years, but this is some gutter snipe behavior. Now, Brittany saying that she ain't threatening Kenya with a gun. Let me tell you something. Look, I get it, girl. I don't know if you're trying to stay on the show or whatever. You're trying to make it good with Bravo. We know you said it. We know you said it. When we understand. Look, I don't support gun violence. or any threats to that, but I can understand how you can get to that point with Kenya. She literally put your stuff on Front Street. You get what I'm saying? So I can understand, I think anybody can understand why you might have said that, and you're justified in your whatever. But my thing is, we still don't have a show yet. They're still taping. They're like 3 weeks in, and we don't know what's going on just yet. So it could be some curveballs. I don't know. Maybe Brittany could be lying or whatever the case is. But the right now, the evidence is against Kenya right now. The evidence is not on your side, Kenya. And you're going to have to answer to this. I hope, as somebody over there in Bravo, is really holding your ass accountable. And it may appear that there has been a threat of gun violence on this show that happened. We've never seen something like this before, of course. But if we enable that toxic behavior, and I feel like Bravo is really enabling, they have enabled Kenya to the very bitter end. The narrative next time is not going to be threatens with a gun. The next story is going to be somebody showed up to taping with a gun. If y'all keep this up, and mind you, y'all want to sit there and say, "Oh my God, this is giving Love and Hip Hop, Love and Hip Hop." I never heard any threats of gun violence on that show, unless they edited it out. But I heard it here. Okay, so who's really the ghetto show? Who's really the ghetto franchise? Ghetto company? Bravo. Okay, y'all tell me what y'all think about this in the comments. I'm pretty sure more news is gonna come out. It's a whole mess, child. It is a whole mess, but I will get back to y'all later.